the game today. James Harden just can't be guarded. His offense will be on display soon as they get ready for the task ahead against the Celtics. Rockets. Celtics just moments away right after this. Welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer, Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Walker.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attacking.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, we know Russell Westbrook is fearless on the court and with his sense of fashion. Growing up around Los Angeles, he said, I felt like every day was the first day of school. That's how it was the minute I woke up. And guys, he's starting to release his own lines of clothing and accessories. I have a couple in my closet. Back to you.
Influential with his taste for sure, David. Thank you. Doris, the depth of talent for these two teams, a real point of pride for both.
Well, I think both of these front offices take extraordinary pride, Kevin, in their ability to surround their star players, and you have to have stars. But the key is the guys around them. What is their fit? Do they complement the stars' greatest attributes? That is the measure of a great front office.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Harden and Gordon are out in the wing. P.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And for Boston, Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice, and it's Walker in at the point guard foul, and Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. That's his first personal foul. Tice kicks to Hayward. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Covington. Here's the 3. Harden, no good. Hayward. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Walker. From past the arc. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Here's Gordon. And it's good off the back rim and in.
If you leave someone open around Russell Westbrook, he knows it's his responsibility to find the open guy.
Westbrook against Walker. Inside, here's Tatum, and Covington sends it back to the paint. Here's Tucker, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty fast.
Shot's good by Walker.
To the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. He loves connecting with his teammates.
Now, here's Tice. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy. Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And Boston with the rebound. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plague them throughout the game.
Nothing wrong with aggression as long as you're smart about picking your spots. And let's see if they can be a bit more disciplined this evening.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, the third pick back in 2016. Doris, tantalizing strength and athleticism.
Well, the absolute definition of a perfect basketball body. Excellent first step. For him, it's all about aggressiveness, bringing those tools to bear in terms of your basketball skill.
And the free throw, no good.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Here's Tucker. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Covington finds Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Gordon. Houston moving it around. The kick out to Westbrook. No good from outside. Last game for the Rockets, they pick up the win against the Knicks.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Here's Westbrook. Following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Puts up a three. And it's Russell Westbrook with the three.
Boy, how about the elevation on that shot, Kevin? Russell Westbrook draining these and making it look easy.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Passes it to Tice. Hayward against Gordon. Walker's shot is off.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Westbrook against Walker. Westbrook passes to Tucker. Outside Gordon. And stolen by Hayward. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, how about Gordon Hayward poking that one away and getting his teammate an easy opportunity?
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
The free throw drops by Hayward.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
Now here's Covington. An 11-point game for him in the win against New York.
Yeah, a terrific defensive effort along with that. 4 blocks on the game. Huge lift defensively for them.
And finished off by Brown.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair, it's sharp to match.
Now Hayward. After Westbrook's missed three. Double team on Westbrook. It's rebounded by Tice.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, do not let Jason Tatum get space in transition. He will make you pay.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And the Celtics looking to bounce back and make another deep playoff.
And I think, Greg, they certainly have the talent to do it. This is a team that remains on the upswing. They have draft picks and assets. I think they are well positioned for the future.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Marcus Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Now here's Rivers. 14 points from him the last game against New York. Back to McLemore. Looking to end the run. Rebound Boston. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
You know, their energy kicked in down the stretch, but too many mistakes overall. Just was not their night.
And the wide open shot from Green. Nailed from three-point land.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Outside Tatum. 1:56 left in the first.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's House. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Smart on the wing. Back to Williams. Pass to Wanamaker. Pass to Cannon. Over Rivers. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And here are the numbers for Tatum. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging about 26 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
The offensive rebound. Missed inside.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Green, no luck. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. The pass to Williams. And the shot goes down. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Green. No good off the back of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Tatum passes to Wanamaker. Back to Tatum. That shot off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Boston on top, up by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Gordon Hayward reunited with his college coach, Brad Stevens. He said they go way back.
Our relationship started when I was in high school. He came to my morning workouts and really recruited me at Butler and was kind of the first guy that I think believed in me that I could make it to the next level.
And I'm sure, Greg, that relationship played a big role in Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics.
And not just a connection, but a respect. Hayward now a veteran in this league while Stevens has moved into the conversation for one of the better young coaches in our league.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. It's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they, Greg? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Williams. Also Tatum out there. Enes Kanter is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Wanamaker in at the wall. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Green left side. Back to Rivers. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Boston the other way.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
And that one falls for Smart. You know, Greg, defense a given for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. I had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. That one misses.
Boy, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the night. James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. Westbrook comes in for Austin Rivers. That's good from Tucker. Doris, you played, you've coached, you've broadcast, you've done it all in this business. How did you like to be coached when you were a player at the very top of your game?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things were coaches who challenged me, those who would not allow me to accept the level I was currently at, those who wanted to push me to extend and expand my game. Listen, every player wants to be respected. Every player wants to feel valued. But the great ones to me, the LeBron James, the Kevin Durants, they want to be coached hard. They want you to push them to the greatest possible level they're capable of.
Great insight.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here's Brown. 20 points for him last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Second chance effort. Cantor's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Some changes for Boston. Daniel Tice is checked in for Cantor. Gordon Hayward comes in for Williams. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. The Rockets also changing it up. Robert Covington's checked in for Green. And Gordon subbed in for Ben McLemore. Now, here's Westbrook. He has 5. And that one, good.
Boy, you can see the athleticism. Russell Westbrook, hard to stop when he's inside that close.
Walker dishes to Hayward. He's off on that one. Good D by Covington. Gordon kicks to Westbrook. Back to Gordon. Harden scanning the floor. Passes it to Westbrook. The 3, and that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
I think you've got to respect the catch-and-shoot game of Russell Westbrook. He is excellent at pulling up.
Walker finds Brown. Now Tice. And here's Walker. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Yep, it counts. Walker's got his second basket of the night. Rockets trail. Westbrook with it. He's got 10. Here's Tucker. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And they had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
Rockets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Houston with a new 14. That shot is off. Well, the Celtics shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Hayward with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Outside, Smart. Feet away. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Westbrook kicks to Harden. Sweet little floater. Harden's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Hayward outside. There's the dish to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Westbrook. He's got 10. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Hayward kicks to Smart. Tice passes to Smart. There's the feed to Walker. Count the basket. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Westbrook passes to Gordon. Some nice passing there by Houston. Smart against Covington. Back to Harden. Over Hayward. Harden's shot is off. Celtics leading by 4. Down low. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Boy, pure strength from Hayward. Loves overcoming any challenge a defender might throw his way.
Outside Gordon. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Tucker. Over Tice. The Rockets again can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Jaylen Brown, good.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Timeout called the Rockets. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the new group in for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Smart. Now here's Rivers. No points in the game yet for him. And it's Carroll in the corner. House kicks to McLemore. They can't stop the run with that one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Wanamaker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
At the line, one shot.
What's up?
Rockets trail by 11. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to McLemore. Fires the 3. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 5 rebounds tonight. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Wanamaker's got 6 here in this quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Rivers gets a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's the Boston Celtics sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think was the main edge you had?
Well, I thought defensively we were a lot better, and then that led to some offense. But obviously, we're playing a bunch of skilled guys, and we're able to spread the floor, and that's helpful.
You have to make them work at both ends. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, you live by the 3 and you die by the 3. And today, they're dying. And as cold as they've been behind the arc, they keep firing from deep. What are you doing? I know they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game plan. It's not working.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So on the floor for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Gordon, and it's Tucker in at the 5. Now here's Harden. A 3-ball, and he's good on the 3-ball. Harden's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Rockets.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that 3-point shot is a primary weapon.
Walker against Covington. Walker the pass to Tice, and he dumps it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot, and True said enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Great positioning on the putdown. Tice has got 4 points in the quarter.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Westbrook drives in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, Greg so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
What is absolutely mind-boggling to me about Russell Westbrook is how hard he goes every single night.
So he gets them both. Doris, there are these players whose wingspans exceed their height by 6 inches or more. They're called +6s, kind of a new term. Talk about that with the scouts. Look into those numbers.
Well, one of the things you like to have in a defensive player is length and versatility along with that length. So guys who maybe their size lists them at one thing, but that length enables them to guard a little bit differently. Guys like Kawhi Leonard, Draymond Green, Montrezl Harrell, all of those guys might be listed a certain size, Kevin, but boy, their length is problematic and makes them such exceptional defensive players.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
He'll be at the line shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. 15-point game. Outside Westbrook. And he uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
If Westbrook senses even a sliver of space, he is going to attack the cup.
Outside Tatum. Shoots over Tucker. Tatum's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Westbrook. 14 points for him. Walker with some nice D.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And that one is off. Good D by Westbrook. Here's Harden. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
And, Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
You throw good, James Harden.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Now, here's Brown. 12 points for him. Hayward on the wing. Five on the clock over Gordon, and Hayward gets it to go. Hayward's got 7.
Listen, the jumper is a key weapon for this team. When Gordon Hayward's effective with it, their offense becomes more efficient. Simple as that.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with him.
Looking to get back on track here. Rockets with the rebound. Westbrook's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Harden. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Walker with a clean look. It's rebounded by Houston. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 6. At the teardrop, the shot comes out, so Houston will take it the other way. 1-on-1 here. They get it back. Celtics leading by 10. To the wing right side. Lost it. No good that time either.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Austin's getting blanked from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Hayward. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 9 points for Gordon Hayward.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College men's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people who were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Tatum. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Now here's Green. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Ball's knocked loose. The pass to House. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Wanamaker. Now here's Williams. High, arcing shot, and the layup good by Smart. Smart's got 5.
The clever floater, right? Marcus Smart putting the right amount of touch on what is really a tough shot.
And it's blocked. Brown outside. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. There's McLemore. That one a little long.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
1:37 left in the third. Now here's Rivers. Defense right on him. They kick it out to Green from downtown. And Boston with the rebound.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing to the backboard right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
The Celtics have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Cantor checked in for Jaylen Brown. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Tucker's checked in. And that one misses. Rockets trailed by 18.
And the Celtics, Brad Stevens, one of the youngest head coaches in the league, and also one of the more respected.
And Greg, I was surprised that he didn't get any Coach of the Year votes 2 seasons ago. Think about it. The Celtics overcame injury to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Last season, he admitted his most trying in the 12 years as coach. Boy, he is looking to get them back on track.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Now the Rockets with it. Rivers dishes to McLemore. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in.
Checking in for your Celtics, Jason Tatum.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Rivers. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Here's Williams. Carroll with the rebound.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
House kicks to Rivers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Well, January 15th of 2015 provided a special moment in NBA history. Austin Rivers made his debut for the Clippers guys, who were coached, of course, by Doc Rivers. That was the first time in history a father coached his son in an NBA game. What a special, special time.
A free throw drops for Rivers. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics lead by 17. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
And to me, Jay, you love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Celtics leading by 17. They've got Marcus Smart. Jason Tatum is out there with Williams. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Wanamaker in at the Y spot. That's the Boston 5. And you look at Jason Tatum able to play either forward position. Doris, do you think his future is at the 3 or at the 4?
I think he is interchangeable at either position because his scoring can be devastating. For Jason Tatum, it's really a matter of making sure he continues to gain strength, continue to be a force and factor on the defensive end, and probably enhance his footwork around the rim a little bit.
He's off on the first. Guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, the former number 3 pick in the 2017 draft, Jason Tatum has been nothing short of amazing as a young gun in this league. What a star on the rise. His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's Wanamaker. He dishes it to Kanter. Left side Williams. Pass to Wanamaker. Releases. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one.
When you're not in rhythm with the free ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Houston.
What I love about Marcus Smart is every single trip up the floor, this guy is going to be in your grill, and it cannot be a pleasant experience to have this man guarding you.
And he knocks down the first one. And that defensive pressure of Smart will wear you down, Doors, over the course of a game.
Kevin, it takes its toll because his combination of athleticism, strength, and motor makes him an absolute monster on the defensive end.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Celtics. And a switch here also for Houston. James Harden, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Harden. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Enes Kanter.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And the Celtics making a change here. Walker's checked in. And then for Houston, Robert Covington comes in for Daniel House. And Gordon subbed in for Ben McLemore. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Walker the pass to Kanter. Tatum kicks to Hayward. Goes up on the wing. Rockets with the rebound. Tucker's got his 7th rebound here tonight. In the corner, Harden. The Rockets with another miss. Celtics leading by 15. Here's Tatum. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. They get Russell Westbrook.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
Jason Tatum. At the line, 1 shot.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 18. Three-pointer on the way. A rebound by the Celtics. Panthers got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hayward passes to Walker. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 7 now in this quarter.
Guys, this guy is a natural-born scorer. Jason Tatum finding his groove.
Gordon inside. Defended by Hayward. Makes it off the glass.
And you're going to take as many of those high-percentage shots as you can get.
Boston leading by 19 points. Walker finds Hayward. Here's Smart. And the rejection by Harden. Outside Westbrook. Over Smart. Westbrook can't get it to go.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Well, the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Big score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
And that one falls for Smart. Doris, in 2004, the Charlotte Bobcats became the NBA's 30th team. When do you think we're going to see another team added, whether it's an expansion or even multiple expansions?
Well, let's go directly to the most important source, and that's Commissioner Adam Silver, who has said that expansion is inevitable, but right now not a huge priority. So, listen, we've heard Seattle is on the short list of cities that wants to get a team, and what a great city, what a great NBA fan base. I hope someday we get back to Seattle.
So much history up there. You're correct.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, 4 rotations, 4 communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Brown is checked in for the Celtics.
Jaylen Brown.
And here's Westbrook. From the arc. Rebound, Boston.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And how many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a free pass.
Here's Westbrook. Following the basket by Jaylen Brown.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Outside, Walker. He kicks it to Hayward. Pass to Tice. Shoots over Tucker. Again, the Celtics get the two.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Here is Harden. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Outside Gordon to stop the run. And Tatum pulls it down. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Brown.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Now, here's Westbrook. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's his first foul. You and I were just talking about something Commissioner Silver said the other day about a proposed mid-season tournament. What do you think?
Well, I certainly think if they do move to a mid-season tournament, it's going to have real value for it to matter. To get the fans engaged, something has to be on the line. So, number one, you're going to have 2 goals. Instead of 1 championship, maybe you want to win that mid-season tournament too.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games. They need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Rivers following the basket by Jaylen Brown. And the pass to Cephalosha. Dishes it to Chandler. The 3 from Harden. Good on the triple. Harden's got 11 in the second half.
The coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
That's tipped. Harden with it. Now Green defending. The finish. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
At the line for the Rockets, James Harden. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for. Hiring college basketball coaches has been kind of hit or miss, Doris. Why do you think that's so?
Well, obviously, coaching in college and coaching in the NBA are drastically different things. As a college coach, you've got to be concerned about the eligibility of your young men. You've got to be recruiting the next crop, even while you're coaching your current group and your current roster. In the NBA, you get to focus exclusively on coaching. You're not talking about recruiting. You're not having to deal with anything other than grown men who have a desire for greatness in the NBA. And I think so much of it doesn't necessarily mean success or failure, whether you come from college or not. Success in the NBA is a multifaceted proposition, so I don't necessarily define it as, oh, this guy came from college, this guy came from the European leagues, this guy has been an NBA assistant. So many things go into it, Kev.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Passes it to Chandler. Rivers with it. Pass to Harden. Fires from deep. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play. Exactly. A little advantage and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Now, Green, James Harden missing on the 3. And the first shot of the night for him missing. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Rivers against Green. A floater. Here's Caboclo. Good on the 3-point shot.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, a great win over a very explosive team tonight.
Yeah, they're a team you got to be physical with them. You know, you can't let them get a rhythm going with the scores and the talent that they have. So we had to really match their intensity, and I thought it was a great win.
I know that's what you guys work on extensively in the show tonight. Thanks, Gordon. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.